two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Falcons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Snagged in the middle. It's Sampson. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Falcons offense will get the ball for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Goes to the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Davis will throw. Here comes the heat. Looking for room at the 40. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dupree.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running a screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got him downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Rainbow Warriors had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Quarterback keeps it. Got room to work. He has the first and still on his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Falcons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Davis looking to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Defense has it, they're on the move. He's dragged down to the ground. a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got a man, it's Sampson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sampson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the option. Running into the open space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fullback's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Blackburn. So the first step of that was fine. They made the pass and catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play, and they just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking did not work.
And the returner goes down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Working that left side now. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On the run, it's Dupree. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Pocket breaking down. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll toss it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. They finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Going for the big play. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Gets the back moving. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. The Falcons send out the punt unit. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moving away from pressure. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Davis will throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got a man. It's Hamilton. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. Turning on the Jets. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Air Force.
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets it out quickly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Davis looking to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Dupree. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands. Let him do the rest.
The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moves around to clear up the vision. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Toss sweep right. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Looking down the middle. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line, going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The Falcons line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's got it along the sideline. All kinds of room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Warriors! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it down the right side. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place, and they've
got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Line getting set on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Sampson. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That's caught. It's Booth. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Davis will throw. Dances away. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Sampson. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
On the option. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The Falcons decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. Makes a move. They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
All right, let's get it. Quick.
Looking for room. It's Dupree. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Using the quick game. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Davis looking to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Sampson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Sticks it in his belly. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Sends it back in motion. Now the play fake. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rushes on him. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Man, what a scramble by the quarterback. Fourth quarter, need a play, fourth down. He makes it happen. This home crowd is going nuts. We got a great one on our hands.
That's reeled in. It's long. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping him really, really quiet.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Quickly complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Davis will throw. He unleashes a long one. And he's got it inside the 35. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibbs. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
They're working that left side. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Now the pitch. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
The Falcons want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. They have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Sampson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got to lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll do it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Davis will throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Here's a heat. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. And the Falcons backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they've come away with the safety.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different